Sandy says read, and welcome to the channel. Today, you guys, we are going to do a wrap up of the month of March and kind of look ahead a little bit into April. I'm filming this on Easter Sunday. It is Sunday afternoon, so happy Easter. In the event that I actually get this uploaded today, happy Easter. If I don't get this uploaded today, I hope that your Easter weekend was lovely, and peaceful, and calm, nice. My Easters started with an Easter egg hunt. Yeah, believe it or not. I may be old, but I was able to do an Easter egg hunt because my chickens, they have decided that the nest boxes, plural, that I have provided for them are just inadequate. Yeah, they go into their coop every night and ignore the nest boxes. So I have been finding little nests that they're making around my backyard. I have managed to deter them from getting into the compost pile. They were laying eggs in the compost pile. I'm like, no, guys, no, this isn't gonna work. So I've got them away from the compost pile. They don't like that anymore, but they're laying eggs just kind of randomly in the yard. So yeah, I was out there this morning with my little bucket looking for eggs, thinking this is appropriate for Easter, but it's not going to be fun to do that all the time. I'm going to have to find a way to kind of funnel them back to the nest box concept. I'll figure something out. We'll make it work. It'll be great. Okay, so what else for Easter? That might be it. You know, I put a little extra effort into, Easter services today. And so, might notice the hair is different. I swear, I looked into the mirror and thought, oh my gosh, I look like I'm about to ask for the manager. So tried to tone it down a little bit. We'll see. Okay, I have my notes. Got my notes. As you might recall, I'm ancient. I need the notes to get through this. So let's see what we can do. I should probably remind you, I will put a link to the Bingo Baker site in the drop-down box below. So you can go to Bingo Baker and generate your own Sandy Says Read bingo card to play bingo while you're watching this, because I bet I say all the things today, because it's been a hot minute since I have filmed any of this stuff. I've been traveling for work, doing other things. I've been busy, so I'm probably going to say all the things. I'm going to forget everything I'm supposed to be doing and just say random stuff. So I have the notes to keep us on track. Hopefully. This is the March wrap up. You guys, we're at 326 subscribers, and that's awesome. That's great. That's wonderful. We are slowly making our way toward the goal of 1,000. It would be wonderful to have a big, huge booktube channel with like lots of people who talk about books, right? And who communicate back and forth with one another. It would be great to have a community like that. But I like the fact that we are building this community of people who talk about books kindly with one another. I mean, there's not a bunch of trolling and anger happening in my comment field, and that's good. That's great. We are building a happy little community of good people here on this channel, and that makes me happy. Let's keep that. I mean, it's slow growth, but it's slow, positive, happy growth. That is good. Let's keep up happy growth, right? What else happened in March? I accomplished 2 live streams in March. Yeah, figured out the live stream thing. And I'm going to do more live streams. In fact, Thursday, April 4th at 7 p.m., I'm going to have Steven Zimmer join us for a live stream. I'm going to interview him. He is the publisher at 7th Star Press. He's also the founder of the Imaginarium Convention. He's also an editor. If you are an author in need of an editor outside of the 7th Star Press family, he can assist you. He's also an author in his own right. He has tons of books and short stories and novellas in compilations. I mean, he's got quite his own bibliography, right? So Steven is going to be here on the channel so I can interview him and talk to him about specifically the topic of fantasy as an important genre in literature. That's going to be our main topic that we focus our conversation on. So I invite you guys to join us during the live stream so you can join in through the chat. Okay, so that will take place on April 4th. That's Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm also going to be doing some poetry live streams during the month of April. I don't know if any of you have followed me, but back in 2020, during the pandemic, during the month of April, I did like a whole bunch of Facebook lives. I had Facebook back then, and I would join, I don't remember what time, but I would join a Facebook Live almost every evening and do a poetry reading during National Poetry Month. And I don't know, I've gotten away from reading poetry like aloud, and I would like to do that again. Now, I know, as I have just done the overwhelmed tag here on the channel, I know that I cannot possibly commit to reading a poem a day on this channel. I just cannot commit to having a set live stream time and reading poetry with you guys. I know I would fail. I know. So I can commit to doing it every Sunday night. Figured this out. So on Sundays at 6 p.m., we will have a poetry reading here on the channel. You guys are most welcome to offer suggestions of what poems you would like to hear in the comment field below. I am not going to read The Raven all the way through from Edgar Allan Poe. We're not going to do big, huge, long poems here on the channel. I don't think anyone really wants to hear me reading, pages upon pages of a poem, but we'll have some poetry readings here on the channel. It'll be nice and fun. It'll be great. Anyway, yeah, National Poetry Month is taking place throughout all of April, and I'll have a video about National Poetry Month and some of the cool things that are happening alongside that. Yeah. Is that good? You guys, I mean, I've just mentioned a couple of things that have different times associated with them for these live streams. Might get confusing, right? So you've got to subscribe to this channel and click the bell notification icon, because this system, the YouTube system, will notify you when I go live. And then you don't have to keep track of this stuff, because none of us have that bandwidth. At least I don't. I don't have the bandwidth to keep track of this stuff. I have to have it written down. All right. So let's move on to the bookish stuff that happened during the month of March. The bookish stuff on my list here. I assembled and filled a bookcase. Yeah. No, I did. I put together a bookcase. I've got a video for that here on the channel. I will put a link to that in the drop-down box below. No, I assembled a bookcase and put some of these TBR piles that have been like just populating my house. I put some of those books on that bookcase. So I think like the Dragon Reading Challenge books, the Clock Reading Challenge books, the Christmas Reading Challenge books, those are on that bookcase now, right? Easy. And then a bunch of other books that were just a smattering of TBRs, they're on that shelf, right? So it's kind of organized and pretty. I made it pretty because I'm a girl and I like pretty things. Yeah, there you go. Other bookish stuff that happened during the month of March. I read and reviewed the Stargate SG-1 for Dragons, and that review is already up, so you guys can watch that. Then let's see, I read and reviewed the 3 books in the Pit Dragon trilogy by Jane Yolen. Now, I got that review ready. It's ready, you guys. I just haven't posted it for y'all. Coming soon. Coming soon. I've been a little busy running around. Let's see, then I read and reviewed the 3-Body Problem. We're going to have all kinds of things to talk about with the 3-Body Problem. So that review is coming for you soon. Then let's see, I uploaded Vince Haefele's book on mental health, wellness, and suicide in the construction industry. Now, I read that back at the end of January, but I went ahead and got the review up for you guys in March. I wanted it to coincide with the publication, the mailing of the March issue of Asphalt Pro magazine. I wanted those to kind of coincide. There you go. All right. What else have we got here? Life updates. We have some life updates. Okay, so in the month of March, I had a couple of doctor appointment things to go through. I'm really good at ignoring things. that are going wrong and just ignoring, because, if you ignore it, it'll go away, right? No. So when I was at my doctor appointment, the doctor asked if I was having any chest pains. I'm like, well, yeah. So she asked me lots of questions and she scheduled me for a stress test. I have one more appointment to go. I've got an echocardiogram coming up really, really soon, and then we'll assess things. Yeah, so there's that. Apparently, I have stress. Who knew? All right, other life updates. The trip to Nashville for my job. That was just this past week. So that's why I haven't been filming or, keeping up real well with the channel here. I had to go to Nashville, which, I say I had to go. I got to go to Nashville for the World of Asphalt trade show and the Ag One Academy and trade show. You guys, I really do like my day job. It's pretty cool. I'm the editor of an asphalt magazine, right? And it's cool. It's fun. It's bizarre and quirky, but it's very fun. And going to World of Asphalt, which may sound really weird out there, right? But going to World of Asphalt is a fun thing. It's an opportunity once a year to get out there and see all the people who are reading the magazine, to see the people who are advertising in the magazine, and to just connect with all these folks. It's a good thing. So I like it. It's exhausting because you're running around an awful lot. And we, our magazine, we have a booth at World of Asphalt. So people are coming up to our booth, even though we're hardly there, but we gave away an iPad from the booth this year. And one of our advertisers had their software that we were downloading onto the iPad, and like a year subscription to their software program was going to be on it. We gave away a cool thing, and yeah, kind of went into that, didn't I? Okay, here you go. What else is on the life updates section? Oh, the bathroom remodel for you guys and the window situation. I don't know yet what I'm going to do about the bathroom remodel in this house, because I'm not going to pay over $18,000 to a contractor and then go buy the materials for the contractor to use. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I don't have 18 grand, period, to spend on this. It's not going to happen. That is not, no. So I'm figuring out another way to approach this project. I'm thinking what I might end up doing is, just having a company like Lowe's use one of their contractors to do it piecemeal. Like go to Lowe's and have them take care of, okay, the tub, shower, wall situation, the really expensive part. Okay, let's do that first and just get that done. And then the mold is gone and the faucet and plumbing will work again. And we'll just get that taken care of first. Poof, done. And then a couple months later, take care of the commode situation. And a couple months later, take care of the vanity and the lighting situation. And then I can have light in my bathroom again. Yay. Just piecemeal it, right? Because you guys, I've been living with the bathroom looking like 1970s, threw up all over it anyway. I don't care what it looks like. So if I have like a modern shower and the rest still looking like 1970s vomit, who cares? I'm not entertaining royalty here at this house, okay? No one is coming in here and looking at my bathroom and judging me. So I don't care that it looks crazy for 6, 8, 10 months while I go through this process. I don't care. I just need it to be functional. It doesn't need to be fancy. It just needs to be functional. Functional. In getting that message across to contractors doesn't seem to be happening. So I'm wondering if I just need to go to a place like Lowe's and say, this is my project. It is a shower. Fix it. And then a couple months later, go back to Lowe's and say, this is my project. It is the commode. Fix it. You see, and just do it that way. It might make it easier for my mental health and my pocketbook. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. So bookish things that are coming up in the month of April. The next book I'm going to be reading is Map of the Otherlands. Yay. This is one that was on Jennifer Brooks' list of books she wanted to read in 2024. So I'm reading this one, sort of an homage to Jennifer. So I got that one. And I think that's going to be coming up next for me because it just looks pretty and not difficult. It looks easy breezy. I'm telling you guys, after that 3-body problem book, I'm looking for pleasant, pretty, easy, lovely books. I'm looking for just some lovely things to just read and enjoy. Get back to loving reading again. May Your Heart Be Light. I've got to read this one too. I've got to. This one is on the Christmas reading challenge, and I need to read this one, even though it is my own. I know, but I need to read this one again so that I know every little bit and piece, because I need to do like major heavy editing to the next book in the series. The manuscript, I've got to get that solved and done and ready for beta readers. I must. Inner peace. Is that enough for a March wrap up? Does that take care of March wrap up and April projection? Is that good enough? I think that's good enough. You guys, thumbs up for making it through March basically unscathed. I mean, mostly unscathed. March was fine. We did fine with March. Yeah, that's kind of it. Thumbs up for getting through March. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please click the bell notification icon so that you know when these live streams are happening. You know, when funky stuff is going on. Please encourage your friends to subscribe too, so they know when funky stuff is going on, because it's mostly entertaining here, right? Mostly. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys.